Alright guys, welcome back to the Football Manager 2018 Hearts of Midlothian Career Mode. Up today we've got Dundee United at Tynecastle. Decided we're going to go ahead and play this Dundee United game. It's been a few seasons since I've been in the top flight game, and it's I know it's a fresh fixture, so I thought, fuck it, we'll go ahead and we'll play the Dundee United game. But that's not the only reason I've decided to go ahead and play this game, because I believe it's an important game. Reason being is our last two, we've not been that good. And you can see, obviously, last time since we were here, we beat Rangers to keep our 100% record in the Ladbrokes Premiership alive. 6 wins out of 6. But after that, we could only muster an away draw, 0-0 with Hamilton. We kept the clean sheet, but we could not score, which was disappointing. We did take 1,800 fans, though, up to Hamilton, which I thought was pretty impressive. Almost half the amount of fans in attendance were Hearts fans. And then we moved up to Perth to play St Johnstone, and you can see our 100% record was gone actually after the last game, but we finally lost our undefeated streak, and we lost to St Johnstone 3-1. We scored, we took the lead through Ismail Concalves, which was good. Scott Wright got them back in it just before half time, which sort of changed the whole game plan. Late into the match, we were pushing. We really wanted to try and grab a winner after not winning our last game against Hamilton, and it left us wide open at the back. David Witherspoon got the goal that we thought would be the winner for St Johnstone. The referee decided to play a little bit extra time for us. I don't know, perhaps we could have got back in it, but no, it was St Johnstone that took advantage of that extra time and got a third goal in the 94th minute with Joe Schnonesi. So, St Johnstone 3, Hearts 1. Our undefeated run came to an end, but we still lead the top of the table, which is good news, albeit we're not as far in front as we were. There you can see 8 games played, 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. We're on 19 points. Look at that, Morton in second place with 18 points, but they have played 10 games, have played at least a game more than the teams around them, 2 games more than us, and 3 games more than Celtic. Yeah, you might be looking at Celtic and wondering why they're way down in 4th place, but they've only played 7 games, so Celtic, if they win their games in hand, they will go back into 2nd place, and they will be behind us, but that is only if we keep the pressure on them. We need to beat Dundee United. We've picked up 1 point in our last 2. We're at home now. I think it's crucial that we get back to winning ways. Hibernian have been alright this season. You can see Aberdeen got a poor start, but they're beginning to come back a wee bit. So, obviously, Hibernian were shocking last season, so they're back up there, doing the business. Aberdeen, Craig Levein, I don't know how much longer he's going to be in charge. They're currently sitting 7th. It's not good enough. You got Motherwell bottom of the table. Morton, though, are doing absolutely amazing. 6 wins, 4 losses. They're just doing absolutely fantastic. The losses have came against Rangers, Celtic and Hearts, and then one against Dundee United. So it's not as if, you know what I mean, the people they're losing to are head and shoulders above them. And then they've picked up impressive wins over Hibs, Aberdeen and the like. So Morton probably the surprise package of this season. And yeah, man, let's go into this game. I think it's crucial. We need to win, even though we've got 2 games ahead of Morton. If Morton win and we don't, then they could well jump above us, so have to make sure we get the win here against Dundee United and keep the pressure on them. As for the team selection, we've had Laffy out for a few weeks. He's not going to be available to play this game. I think we're going to bring Jamie Walker back into the team. We did rest him last match while he was getting his new contract, so I think we've decided that he is going to come back in now. I'm going to give John McLaughlin a chance. He's going to come in over Jack Hamilton after he conceded 3 goals in the last match. Is there anybody else here that we could perhaps give a game to? Dimitri Mitchell's not been that good lately. I think we'll bring in Tony Gallagher. We'll give Gallagher a chance, why not? Young kid's got so much potential, want to play him as much as possible. Jamie Walker's not been that good for us, but I do kind of want to play Walker. Is there anybody else? That we should be trying to get into that team? Kel Laffy might actually be worth a place on the bench, so who knows, we'll bring him on, we'll sit him on the bench. You got Milinkovic could perhaps play a role. Do we want Milinkovic on the bench? Jay Quintongo, Glenn Kamara, we'll try and fit him in over, I don't know, do we get Milinkovic a game, or we'll put him in instead of Dimitri Mitchell there. And then maybe Milinkovic can come on and, I don't know, make an appearance. But that's probably going to be the team we go with. McLaughlin, Gallagher, Berra, Suter, Keogh, Nowak, Shahum, Broadhead, Walker, Windass and Ismail up front. So just a couple of changes really. Or, yeah, just Gallagher and McLaughlin. Hopefully it makes a difference. As we get into the game, we need all 3 points. Let's go and get them. Dundee United lining up with looks like a 4-5-1 with like a diamond with Pittman in the middle. So they're going with Scully, Scobie, Donnell, Ashcroft, Muirhead, Murdoch. The three sitting in midfield: Fraser, Pittman, McGinn, James Keaton's just in front of them, and McManus up top. Got like some decent players on the bench. I've got a couple of former Hearts players on the bench: Gavin Riley and Billy King. So will be an interesting game here. They do look pretty narrow, so hopefully our wide players, Broadhead and Windass, can take advantage of that, get out wide and test them. Going to be aggressive here. I do believe we need to get the win. I expect nothing but a win. And Christophe Berra, the captain, seems as if he's up for this. So here we go. We're coming out. I don't know why we're playing in our away kit. We're at home, perhaps. I don't know. Does our home kit look too similar to Dundee United's? Is Football Manager judged maroon to be the same colour as tangerine or orange, whatever you want to call the Dundee United kit? I'm not too sure. But it doesn't matter what kit we play in, as long as we get 3 points, man. I'd play fucking naked, man, to get 3 points. Do you know what I mean? Don't give a shit. Right, Broadhead, free kick, whips it in. Murdoch with the clearance, back to Broadhead, out to Nowak, to Tony Gallagher, out in the right wing when he should be on the left. What's he doing there? Plays the pass into Jamie Walker to Ismail, and it's not a goal. It looked like a goal. Walker, lovely pass, found Ismail in the middle, unmarked, and he puts it past the post. For the angle I was at though, it definitely looked like a goal. Disappointing there not to go in front, but good start, good positive start, creating a chance in the opening couple of minutes. Broadhead, we're on the attack again, back to Shahum. Plays it out wide to Broadhead, who is going to keep it in. Broadhead crosses it in, back post, Windass, what? Oh, come on. Any chance? I mean, that's like 2 chances I thought were definitely in the opening 3 minutes, and none of them's in. It's still 0-0. We've got Rangers have took the lead against Partick Thistle. Goal for Herrera, and we're on the attack again. Shum out wide to Broadhead. We're creating so many problems here for Dundee United. They just cannot contain us. Gallagher to Broadhead. Can Broadhead find the cross? This time he can, and finally, third time lucky, Josh Windass with the assist for Nathan Broadhead puts us in front, and that is what we needed to bounce back after those last 2 disappointing results, and that puts us in the lead and takes us on to 22 points, and kind of crucial. I think we need that. I'm looking at the other results. Just Rangers, the only other team to have scored so far. Rangers now only 2 points behind us, and Rangers take another goal. It's Daniel Candeas this time, so Rangers with a 2-goal lead, currently sitting in second place, and definitely they're putting the pressure on us as we try to defend here, and we do defend better, intercepting the pass forward, and now we can look to come forward. Oh, Windass, lovely, just goes past the right back, looks for the cross to Ismail, and oh my god, double save for the keeper. I don't know how that's no one in, man. That's insane. 7 shots to Dundee United 0. It is all us at the moment. Celtic have now taken the lead. Steven Suber with the goal against Hamilton. Everybody you'd expect to win at the moment, winning. And Dundee United again just clearing it, looking for the big ball up to McManus. Apart from that, they've had nothing else in this game. McManus isolated up there. And if that's all Dundee United have, I doubt they'll be able to score against us today, causing us no problems whatsoever. Walker, his pass somehow finds it back to Nowak. It's crossed into Ismail. He can't win the head on that. It's cleared. And now McGinn. Scott McGinn for Dundee United. Again, it's another ball launched up, but it's just too easy for the Hearts defence to just take care of. Ball into the box. Ismail, lovely goal. Lovely finish. Lovely cross. Ismail ran onto that. He was unmarked. Too easy. And we've bounced back really well after that disappointing defeat to St Johnstone. Just what we needed. 2-0 up within the first 20 minutes of the game, and it is complete annihilation. Talk about annihilation. Rangers now 3-0 up against Partick Thistle. So lots of goals in the Scottish Premiership so far. Got Celtic 1-0 up, Hearts 2-0 up, Rangers 3-0 up, Aberdeen drawn with Motherwell, and Draper's been sent off in that match with Ross County against St Johnstone. 2-0 Celtic lead now with Federico Santander doubling their lead. And let's see, they're sitting now in 4th place. Aberdeen moving up to 5th. Ball crossed in. Can we make it free? Nowak gets it, manages to keep it in just about, and it's been taken off him now. It's the ball's up to Keatons, who's going to try and find McManus, who's been isolated, but looks like there may be a breakthrough. No. Chance for us to counter. Christoph Berra up there on the attack. Finds Broadhead. Broadhead. Can he find a cross? We've been so dangerous with our crosses. It's Gallagher heads it in. Ismail with another goal. Tony Gallagher with the header in. Ismail getting the tap in for about 6 yards out. And it is Hearts 3, Dundee United 0. And like I said, this is just too easy. 12 shots to their 1, 7 on target to their 0. And if this, I don't know, man, this is absolutely fantastic for us to bounce back. And Ismail Concalves, he's been great for us this season. Kyle Lafferty, I just don't see him getting back into the squad. It's going to be hard for him to, force his way back in. He has been recently dropped by Northern Ireland, so he's going to struggle, I think, to get himself back into either of the starting 11s. And Rangers now with a 4-0 lead. Candeas getting another goal. Rangers absolutely on fire against Partick Thistle. But so far, so good for us at half time. Give the team talk. I'll be calm, very happy with how things are going. Keep it up, lads. Send them back out. And I think we'll maybe use the last, not the full 45 minutes, but I definitely want to make some substitute appearances and maybe get some players on who perhaps, don't get as much game time as I would like them. I mean, Milinkovic hasn't really played in a while. Maybe we could get him on for, half an hour or something like that. Tim Chow gives Ross County a lead against St Johnstone just after the break. So I'm looking at our bench. We've got Hamilton, Quintongo, Kamara, Milinkovic, Simic, Cochrane and Lafferty. I think maybe get Kamara on, maybe Milinkovic, Simic, who's not played as much, although do I really want to concentrate on giving the lone players time when I could, give players like Cochrane and Quintongo that are going to be at Hearts and would benefit more from the game time. But we can't experiment here. We're, like I say, it's 3-0 up. We're not going to lose this match now. We're just running riot here. It's too easy for us. Nowak out to Windass. Plays up to Ismail, who will be looking for a hat-trick. He won't be wanting to get taken off. He finds it into Walker, and somehow Scully with another amazing save. And that's the thing. Scully's actually had a tremendous game for Dundee United, and he finds himself 3-0 down. Kind of unfair on the keeper. Walker finds Nowak on the edge of the box. Walker in, headed away, back to Walker. It's Windass, and he lets that one rip. Finds the side net and only. And what a goal that would have been, but just put it past the post. Right. Substitution time, we're going to do it. Dundee United also making a substitution, but I think instead of substituting 3 players, I think they just need to add an extra 3 players to the field, because 14 against 11, I still think they would struggle against us. We're going to bring on Glenn Kamara. We'll bring on Walker's not having the greatest game, is he? We'll bring on Cochrane for now, and then we'll maybe, put Cochrane. We'll put Cochrane in the midfield, because Shahum's not having a great game either, to be honest. Cochrane can play advanced playmaker. And then do we bring on I think we'll bring in Lafferty. I mean, he's not done much lately, and I don't exactly want to take Ismail off, so we'll bring in Lafferty as the attack midfielder. We'll put Lafferty up front, and Ismail. Fuck it, no, we'll play 2 up front. I know, man, messing about with the formation. Really, probably stupid to do that, but screw it. There we go. Ismail will play as the advanced forward. Lafferty can play as the target man. And let's see how they got on together up front. Cochrane, advanced playmaker, he can try and get forward and behind them and hopefully gets a few more goals. But there you go, Glenn Kamara, Harry Cochrane and Kel Lafferty all coming on. And we'll see at the rest of the match. 25 minutes remaining. Celtic still leading 2-0. Partick Thistle have got 1 goal back against Rangers. Could they be coming with a miraculous comeback. I highly doubt it. Doolan with the goal in the 56th minute. Celtic now take a 3-0 lead against Hamilton. There's so many teams here competing for the biggest win of the day. At the moment, it's a tie between Celtic and Rangers. Oh, it's not a tie anymore. We went 4-0 up. Josh Windass with the goal. The assist by Harry Cochrane. And that is now Hearts 4, Dundee United 0. We needed to bounce back after that loss to St Johnstone. And my God, are we doing that. What a win here this is going to be for us. And now you can see I've got the biggest win of the day so far. Windass with 2, Ismail with 2. Can one of them get a hat-trick? It's going to be Laffy over the free kick. Blast it over. Greedy bastard. He could have let one of the players on the hat-trick take it surely, but he just wasn't up for that. Muirhead launches it right up to McManus, who's managed to... Well, I would have been raging there. I don't see how McManus was clean through. Just an average ball over the top, and the defenders, I don't know, ball watching there, but thankfully good save for McLaughlin. Ball comes in. It's going to be cleared here for Broadhead. Can he run? Can he look? No, he can't. The highlight ends. And McLaughlin, who we just brought in here, he has had a solid game. And he is, keeping a clean sheet at the moment. So he's doing well to force his way into the side and get Hamilton out. But more importantly, look at that. Tony Gallagher sitting on a 9.1. I say that Dimitri Mitchell wasn't playing that great. We decided to give Gallagher a chance, and my God, is he taking it at 9.1. How can he not play the next game? But there you go, it's all over here at Tynecastle. Hearts 4, Dundee United 0, man. Absolutely fantastic performance. Josh Windass getting player of the match, just beating out Tony Gallagher and Ismail Concalves. But what a fantastic display. I'm so happy with that, to bounce back after those 2 games without a win. And that definitely cements our place at the top of the table. And we're showing that maybe we can actually be title challengers this season. Not only can we try and retain the 2nd place from last season, but maybe we're showing Celtic that, perhaps that we can do it. We can put in a challenge, albeit, yes, if Celtic win their game in hand, they're only 2 points behind us. But at the moment, we're top, and that's all you can ask from us. We've started the season well, 9 games played, and we've won 7 of them. Fantastic form. Celtic are busy in the Betfred Cup, in the Europa League, so that could be hindering them in the league. But while they are in those competitions, while they're having to play extra games and, dilute their squad, we will need to take advantage of it. And at the moment, that's exactly what we're doing. Rangers had a pretty good start as well. So far, it's a competitive season. And it's good to see that it's not just, a one-horse race like the league normally is. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for Football Manager here in this episode, and I just want to say a big shout out to the Scottish Premiership season starting back today. Come on Hearts, we're kicking off our season with an away game to Hamilton, and I've been thinking about it. I think I've been overcritical of Craig Levein. Yes, last season was very poor, but it was one season, and he was just taking over for Ian Cathro, one of the worst managers in Hearts history, and that's just not my opinion. Statistically, Ian Cathro, at least from my generation, from my lifetime, Ian Cathro would definitely have to go down as one of the worst. I don't know if you can really pick every manager that was during the Romanov regime, because there was a different manager every week and they never got time. But I think in terms of long-term managers, managers that did at least one full season, then I think Ian Cathro by far the worst manager I've seen at Hearts. And maybe I need to get off Craig Levein's back. He did kind of steady the ship. Like I say, we did do that 10 hours without conceding the goal. That was good, and obviously the 4-0 win against Celtic was amazing. He has brought in a lot of fresh faces this season, so I'm going to give him one more chance. Hopefully we pick up the win against Hamilton. I think we will, to be honest. I think I said 2-0 in my predictions video that you can check on my other channel, my second channel, Sun Scotland TV, where I do loads of match reviews and previews and talk about maybe the odd politics video and shit like that. Anything non-gaming we will find over on that channel. So there you go. Come on Hearts, moan the Jambos. I'm going to go 2-0 against Hamilton. And for Celtic, kicking off their season champions opening day. I thought it was on TV. I was actually going to go and watch it soon, but apparently it's not on Sky Sports or BT Sport, which is fucking shit. But I think they'll beat Livingston 3-0. Kind of hoping for a Kenny Miller 89th minute winner for Livingston to win 1-0, but that's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to go Celtic 3-0 against Livingston, Hearts 2-0 against Hamilton. Hopefully I'm right, and I'll catch you later, guys, on the next episode in the Football Manager 2008 Hearts Career Mode. Till then, though, peace.